Welcome back, folks, to Let's Replay Realms of a Haunting. When last we left off, we saw that the balance had been restored, and the Eternity the Dragon Sword and the Shrive had been united and placed back within the Soul Stone. But there are still a few more things that you can do that are a little different, and a few things that you can do completely wrong. And one of these involves this area, the location where you fight Belial. Let's go and meet him, shall we? Belial is indeed a very, very tough opponent. He's armed with a staff just like Florentine's, and he'll constantly attack you with these ranged projectiles. And we can basically hide here and just keep shooting at him, with no particular problem. But we have Eternity the Dragon Sword, and surely, now that we actually are just 1v1, without his fellow knights that will help him, surely we can take him on in melee combat, right? Let's see just how poor an idea that is, folks. Let's go.
There is no armor against fate, Adam. Death lays his hands even on kings.
Don't think you won.
Excuse me.
I said, don't think you won.
It isn't a question of winning, Adam. It's a question of dying. And you are dying.
Have you ever thought of death?
Not lately.
I thought you'd say that.
And so, we've now found out what happens if you try and go against Belial in close quarters. You die. He dies too, but you die as well. And I'm pretty sure that spells the end for all of our efforts and chances to restore the balance. The last things that we can do that are different are in here. There were dialogue choices that we did not do.
Florentine.
Welcome. Your killing Belial was such pleasant entertainment. I couldn't do it myself, you see, but with his bestowed immortality, the laws governing the sorcery wouldn't sanction it. But now he is gone, and that leaves you. You, my dear boy, and I.
Not for much longer.
You know, I think he means to kill me.
That would be unwise, Adam. The sword without the shrive is useless against Florentine's flesh. For as long as he remains within the chamber.
The sword and shrive were once one, and this chamber is the last place in creation where they can become one again. Only then, when the two are joined, can my flesh be destroyed.
That, by the way, was a very, very squeaky screwing in sound effect. The Sword Eternity needs some oiling. There are a few things that we can say here, like, no, you're not my master, I will not fight, and you're bluffing, you're hiding something. Let's do the first option first.
Forget it. I'm not fighting you. Not until you tell me what's happened to Rebecca.
That hard. You ask me what has become of her? I rather thought you would have the answer to that. I am the only thing that stands between you and the restoration of balance. Order once again to the world of mankind.
You're bluffing. You're hiding something, Florentine. It's not like he hasn't been deceiving us all the way through the game, after all. And indeed, he has been.
No. You're hiding something. I'm gonna go with my instincts on this.
And achieve what? Your death? Know that I can crush you where you stand.
Go on then. What are you waiting for?
Does this make your task any easier?
It most certainly does, but it's very obvious that he's waiting for us to swing, and with a good reason, as was stated before, that if we'd attacked, we'd have actually hit the seal. But hey, I'm sure we can actually get a good swing in, even though he's expecting it. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right?
By the seven be bound, by the seven to come, power of one, thy will be done.
And so, we've discovered not only the result of the other dialogue options, but also what not to do when you encounter Florentine in the Chamber of the Soul Stone. Don't be goaded by his attempts to get Adam to attack. You should stay your hand and get the proper ending. And so, when we come back, folks, we shall basically continue as if we had in fact stayed our hand. And we're now back in the courtyard area of the house, with apparently the house about to collapse. That's not a good thing, but I'm sure we'll solve it regardless. So, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later. Also, one last question. What do you think's down in this bottomless pit? Well, I'll answer you. Not surprisingly, death.